Well, hello ServiceNow community, and welcome back to the Update Set, your all-killer, no-filler video roundup from the ServiceNow community news team. This one pairs perfectly with June's Community Cafe newsletter, but if you prefer to read instead, the QR code's on the screen, the link's in the description, you know the drill by now. I'm Kristy Merriam, Senior Developer Advocate, and I am fresh off the plane from CreatorCon India. More on that in a minute, but first, we've got podcast reveals, productivity hacks, and tips to help you sharpen your builder game. So let's go. Breakpoint is back with a stacked episode. Laura McManaman hosts Deepanshu and Patrick Wilson to break down the builder agent buzz from Knowledge 25. If you want to see and know what the AI native development experience looks like in the platform, this is the way. Subscribe on your podcast platform of choice. Seriously, we're on all of them. Spotify, Apple, YouTube, we're there. Hit follow, drop a review, and share it with your team. In June, we held our very first ever Developer Advocates AMA, and you all brought the heat with some pretty spicy questions. We tackled questions on low code versus pro code, configuration versus customization, how we got into developer advocacy, and what it's really like working at ServiceNow. If you missed it, that replay is up now on our YouTube channel, and trust me, it is worth the watch. We're also taking questions for the next session in August, so if there's something you're just dying to ask us advocates, drop it in the form that's linked below. User groups are getting a glow up, and we want your voice in the mix. So whether you've led a meetup, attended one, or you just have some ideas about what you think might make them better, this is your chance to help shape what comes next. The survey is short, it's anonymous, and it could influence the next evolution of community-led events. Hit the link and let's build something better together. If you were at K25, you probably saw people trading cards like it was the 90s again. Well, that was the collectible community card game, or C3, one of the most talked about moments of the week. But this wasn't just a game, it was a case study in connection. Travis Tolson tells the full origin story in a blog post, from hackathon spark to full-blown community experience. And spoiler alert, it wasn't about the tech. It was about what happens when you give people a reason to collaborate, compete, friendly of course, and also celebrate what makes our community special. The link to Travis's blog post is in the description. Save Triggers and Yokohama's Workflow Studio are your new best friend. Laura McManaman and product manager Raya Kapoor demo how to create, edit, and reuse triggers that make flow logic easier to scale. Now, you know those brilliant ideas that usually hit you mid-run, mid-shower, or like me at 2 a.m. when you really should be sleeping? Travis Tolson and Earl get it. They filmed their own no-filter process for capturing ideas on the fly. Voice memos, stream of consciousness ramblings, the works. Then they showed us how to clean it up using AI and turn it into real content. It's a little chaotic, but super effective, and honestly, it's kind of genius, guys. Now this month, we're putting the spotlight on someone who's been leveling up this community for quite some time now, Laszlo Balla. He's a 2-time MVP and our newest Senior Developer Advocate and all-around rock star. Y'all saw him crush it during Hacktoberfest, reviewing PRs, mentoring contributors, and just being everywhere at once. That is the kind of energy that made this whole event so much better for everyone. Laszlo's the kind of person who quietly raises the bar while making sure that nobody's left behind. Whether it's a workshop, a Slack thread, a meetup, a casual chat, he shows up with thoughtfulness and some serious development chops. We're lucky to have him on the team, so welcome, Laszlo. Okay, let's talk about CreatorCon India because it was massive. I mean, technically this is the June edition of the update set, and CreatorCon India happened in July, but it was just too incredible of an event not to mention in this episode. Across 3 cities, we brought together 2,800 developers and admins for the biggest CreatorCon Roadshow to date. And the labs, we made literal ServiceNow history with the largest hands-on labs ever delivered. That's not just big, that's record-breaking. The sessions were packed, the questions were sharp, and the energy unmatched. Whether you joined us in Bengaluru, Pune, or Delhi, you showed up ready to learn, build, and push the limits of what's possible on the platform. So to everyone who attended, presented, or shared your time and expertise as a guru, thank you. You made it absolutely unforgettable. And just in case you need a reminder of what that energy actually felt like, I'll let the cities say it louder than I ever could. Now that wraps the June edition of the update set, but fun doesn't stop here, of course. If you are hungry for more face-to-face dev time, join a local developer meetup. They're happening all over, and there's always room for one more at the table. Coming up, we've got World Forum Sydney on July 24th, so swing by that community pavilion and say hello. We'll be the ones with stickers and those super fun C3 cards. And don't miss TechNow Zurich on July 31st, a virtual session or webinar with demos of what's coming in the final release of this iteration of the alphabet naming game. Log in, check it out, and bring your best questions. I'm Kristy Merriam, reminding you that if it worked in dev, it's totally not your fault that it's broken in prod. Stay classy, ServiceNow community, and we'll see you next time. Bye.